What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys had a fantastic day today. And today we have the October 2022 Reno-Tahoe International Airport update for you guys. I really hope you guys are excited for today's video. Today we have a fantastic Reno update in store, many awesome movements, and so many applicable aircraft. Really excited to get into today's video, and I hope you guys are as well. Without any further delay, let's get started over here as per usual with the Southwest Airlines section. So Southwest's been doing really good here at Reno. Been very pleased with their efforts, and they've been doing quite well. So let's get started with their lineup. So starting over here, Gate Bravo 1 is the Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700. This guy's in the Maryland 1 livery. What a stunner by NG Models. This guy's currently loading up with the nonstop service day out to San Jose, California. This guy came in earlier today from Dallas Love Field. Both routes have been doing pretty well there, along with all the other routes here at Reno-Tahoe. Currently just getting the gate attached right here. This Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700. This guy's in the Canyon Blue livery. What an awesome model. This guy's currently loading up with the nonstop service today in from Las Vegas. This guy's going to be continuing out to Los Angeles. Las Vegas continues to go really well. Been very pleased with the efforts on all the airlines on that service. Right here, this is gate B5, I believe, houses the California 1 Boeing 737-700. Really wish I had splits for this, but still a pretty applicable model right here. This guy's currently loading up, and this guy has the nonstop service today out to San Diego, California. This guy came in earlier today from a big Southwest operation in Oakland, so I've been pleased with the efforts there. Last but certainly not least, here at the Bravo concourse for Southwest is their Boeing 737 MAX 8. This guy's currently loading up with the nonstop service today in for the Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport. This guy's going to have continuing service out to Denver International, also known as DIA. Both airports I absolutely love. I know I've said that in quite a few videos at this point, but I just love both the airports so much. The West Coast is one of my favorite places and very applicable, as you guys know, so you love to see that right here. Neat perspective right here. Sorry, the sun is in its weird position at this point in the year, so I apologize. But currently right here, loading up a gate Bravo 9, houses the Spirit NKS Airbus A320neo, flying one of two daily nonstop services out to Las Vegas. Really excited for Spirit. I definitely see that I think they're going to expand at some point. I'm not sure if it will be like at Oakland or Sacramento or Phoenix or where the next step takes them, but I'm really excited to see what they'll do next. So I'm very excited for what's to come for Spirit, and they've done really well to start here, and both their flights now in the evening, so that's pretty cool. So like I said, nonstop service today out to Las Vegas, of course. And currently loading up right here at gate, this is Bravo 10, houses the Delta Airlines Boeing 737-800 in the SkyTeam livery. This guy's currently loading up with a nonstop service today on the turnaround service at the Salt Lake City, Utah. You guys guessed the frequency if you guys have seen the previous updates. No need to mention it. It's 1 daily 737 and 3 daily Embraer J-175. Speaking of which, we have one right there getting ready to push back. This guy is just getting some final fuel on board, and he's currently making the nonstop service today in from Los Angeles, and he's going to be heading back out there. Delta Airlines also still has their Airbus A319 Saturday only service out to Minneapolis, St. Paul. I've been really trying to decide how I want to handle limited frequencies, so I haven't decided if I want to put it in every update, especially if it's really special like that Minneapolis service, or if I want to leave it out every now and then. Since I tend to usually always put it in, I thought I would leave it out, but I definitely wanted to mention it because it is a really cool service, and it's supposed to be staying for quite a while here, so I'm very excited about that. So sorry about the camera. The good news is the new one will be coming in soon, so I'm very excited about that. But currently loading up over there, gate Bravo 6, is the JetBlue Airways Airbus A320 with the Sharklets in the Blueberry style. This guy's currently loading up with a nonstop service today out to Los Angeles International Airport. Don't know why, but New York got suspended for October. It will be coming back in November, so not exactly sure what happened there, but quite an interesting movement to say the least. So excited for it to return though, and I think it'll be a great route, so excited for it. And yeah, Bravo concourse looking really good. Let's transition over to the Charlie concourse. Alrighty, so a really nice looking lineup over here at the Charlie concourse to get us started. So currently on top right there, gate Charlie 3. I know there's supposed to be another one, but my tolls are up because a little inaccurate, but man, it's so close, so it's not too bad. We have the United Express Embraer J-175. This is on behalf of SkyWest Airlines, excuse me. Nonstop service in from Los Angeles International Airport. This guy's going to be heading back out there. Pretty similar services to what we've seen. They've been doing really good on those services. And then here at Charlie 5 is the United Airlines Airbus A319 with the fence tips, Continental Globe. Really solid Continental Globe lineup today. This guy's currently making the nonstop service today in from San Francisco International Airport. That's 4 daily flights, 2 of those mainline. So pretty applicable right there for United right there. And he's turning around, of course. And the United Airlines Airbus A320 in the Continental Globe colors is currently making the nonstop service in from Denver International Airport, competing right there with Southwest. They have 3 mainlines and an RJ on that, so pretty awesome. Unfortunately, no Houston Intercontinental or Chicago O'Hare, which is pretty interesting considering I believe there was some mainline on that last month. So pretty interesting change right there, but what can I say? United continues to do their thing, and while abrupt, they do it, so there you go. Currently panning into focus, we have this American Airlines Boeing 737-800. This guy's currently getting ready for the nonstop service today out to Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. The service has been going really well for American. I think it's 3 daily right now, so I've been very pleased with the efforts on that. I'm excited to see where they enhance it from here. So pretty typical, but you'd love to see it there for American. And currently pushed back right here from gate Charlie. 11 is the American, or 10. Yeah, I think this is 11 actually. My bad, because you have, I believe that's 9, 10, 11. It's something like that. It's one of these gates. You guys know which one I'm talking about. The American Eagle number, Air 175 on the behalf of Envoy Air is pushing back with the nonstop service today out to Austin Bergstrom International Airport, another very popular route. And I think they've done pretty well with it considering what Reno is, their market particularly. So good job there, and they've been doing really well. So again, nonstop service today out to Austin. Currently loading up over here on the corner is the Allegiant Air Airbus A319 with defense tips with the nonstop flight today out to Las Vegas International. This is Harry Reid International Airport we're referencing, of course. And it's been really nice to see what Allegiant has been doing here at Reno. I think they've done a very good job. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be getting Orange County back at some point, but what can I say? You never know. So again, this guy's going to make the nonstop service again, once again, in from the Las Vegas Harry Reid International Airport. Very nice right there. And currently panning over into the frame, we have the American Airlines Airbus A321 in the U.S. Airways Heritage Paint Scheme. Glad to get this aircraft in here. Push back with the nonstop flight today out to, this is our Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport flight. So lots of flights to Denver, Phoenix, and Las Vegas out of Reno, which is definitely a common trend there with those 3 big cities. I don't know what the history was with America West at Reno. I'm sure they flew here. I would be shocked if not, but I would be very surprised if they didn't have some big frequencies, because it seemed like U.S. Airways really carried those over. So I would be very shocked if America West didn't have a huge fleet here, but who knows. And then Reno Air, of course, you guys name it. But really nice to get to see that right there. And again, he's loading up nonstop service. Retro Reno update would be pretty cool at some point. So love to see that. I know this isn't the best frame in the world, but it is a cool lighting shot and kind of a unique perspective, so we'll knock it out. So yeah, Sun Country ended up parking over here at gate C8, I believe this is, for the Valaris gate, which was really interesting. It kind of makes sense because there is not many flights out there. There's only 5 a week, so it kind of makes sense for a once weekly frequency to just knock it out in there. So yeah, nonstop service comes in from Minneapolis, St. Paul, which is very exciting. This is the 2nd annual month for Sun Country here at Reno, which is really cool. And then the flight ends up getting repositioned. I've seen it repositioned to San Diego and Boise, Idaho, which has been pretty interesting once it comes in, and then another flight will come in to take over the passengers back, which pretty efficient frequency right there for Sun Country, so I'll give them credit. That's probably a smart idea on their side. So can't complain too much with those efforts, but definitely interesting one at that. So I just thought I would note that, but pretty good job there for Sun Country again with the nonstop service out to Minneapolis, St. Paul, and an interesting gate choice for sure at the very least. Alaska's been kind of quiet, but pretty similar to what they've had. I don't know what's going on with Los Angeles that is not in the schedule right now, which is pretty interesting considering how popular it was, but we did see American. I don't know what American's doing on that route, but they are not there right now, so now Alaska joins them in that mix. But here's the Embraer Air 175 on the behalf of Horizon Air. This is Charlie 6, nonstop service today out to Portland, Oregon. 2 daily Embraer 175s, pretty applicable service right there. It's been looking good. And then the Alaska Airlines Boeing 737-900ER loading up at gate Charlie 4, service out to Seattle Tacoma International Airport. I think next up they're going up to 3 main lines, which is pretty impressive. So now they're starting to get it in kind of like Denver. So that's a pretty impressive service right there for Alaska. I've been pleased with their efforts. That's no lack of effort right there. That's been pretty impressive. So very applicable job right there. Been pleased with it, and we'll transition over to the cargo from here. Alrighty, so here we go with the cargo section. So here's the FedEx Express Boeing 757-200 freighter. This guy's currently loading up with a nonstop cargo service today out to Great Falls, Idaho. This guy came in earlier today from Portland. Panning up to the top, we had the FedEx Express Boeing 767-300 freighter, of course, making the Memphis turnaround. Again, really applicable aircraft. I'm very happy to get this one from the company store. Man, I've pretty much worked all of its efforts. It's been in probably, I don't know how many of my updates, but it's been in probably dozens at this point. So I'm pleased to see that right there. It's been very applicable. And here's the UPS Boeing 767-300 freighter, also very applicable. This guy's making the nonstop service in from Louisville, the world port for UPS, of course. So that's what he's doing. He came in earlier from Portland. So been glad to see that. It's been a little hit or miss, but definitely excited to get it in here today, of course. And then here's the UPS Airbus A300 freighter. This guy's taxiing out with the nonstop service out to Sacramento's Cargo Airport, MHR. This guy came in earlier today from Omaha. Has been really hit or miss, but I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt this time around. Service out to Omaha in Nebraska. Taxiing into the apron is the DHL Boeing 737-800 on the behalf of iAero Airways, I believe this one is. This guy's currently taxiing in with their nonstop service in from Phoenix Sky Harbor International. This guy's continuing out to Los Angeles. That's one of the coolest cargo services here at Reno, along with services in general. We'll see another one here in just a moment that I really like to reference, so very nice right there. And here's the GA section. Sorry about the light again. It's really weird, so I have to be kind of precautious with it. I can get a little bit more of an angle on it here, so looking pretty good right here. We'll start over there with that Challenger 300, making a private flight over here. This guy's making a service today in from Las Vegas and continuing today out to Spokane, Washington. And then the Learjet 75 on the bottom left of your screen is currently making the nonstop service today in from Fresno, California. And this guy's going to have a continuing service today. What's the most obscure place that I can come up with off the top of my head? The answer is going to be Santa Rosa in California, of course. You guys may know where I'm referencing. They were in the Orange County up there with Alaska too. So first one to come to mind, but there we go, looking great. And dang it, of course the tail has to do that, but let's just power it through because that is way too nice of a model for its debut to not get this lighting right here. So currently loading up right here, we have the JSX Embraer ERJS 145 that Gemini made. Really pleased to have this in the update. I really like it. I thought it turned out really well, and they did a really good job on it. So this guy's currently loading up over here at the FBO with the nonstop service today out to Orange County, John Wayne, Santa Ana International. This guy came in earlier today from Burbank. Also service to Las Vegas for JSX out of here, mainly the 35 variant, but 45 is more than enough, and I'm very glad to have a die-cast model of it. It's a really good one. It's a good job right there by Gemini. I'm really glad to have that. That's awesome. Very nice. Okay, so right here we have a Dias C-130. Of course, this is the older one, but you can call whatever Air Force base you want. For the sake of Reno, since they have the Nevada Air National Guard based here with C-130s, I'll say it's just one of those, making the local training flight here around the area. So you love to see that for the would it be NNG, Nevada National Guard, or NAG? Oh my God, I can't talk today, but that it's something along those lines. You guys know what I'm referencing, so very nice right there. It's very applicable. Let's move it over to the other side here. As right here, we got the Volaris Airbus A320neo making the nonstop service today in from Guadalajara in Mexico, of course. He's waiting for gate Charlie 8 to get vacant, which is kind of, it wouldn't happen in real life, but just kind of making that up because kind of truth, we got Sun Country over there, so somebody's got to wait. So Volaris waiting for the gate. Again, Guadalajara, very pleased with their efforts on that service, and that's been really cool to see. I'd love to see it right there, so good job right there. And currently deplaning some Nevada football players. We have the Allegiant Air Airbus A320. The actual aircraft, unfortunately, was a fence tip. There has not been a model of that made yet, so which is kind of funny because almost all the other variants have. So unfortunately, we do have the Sharklet here, which is close enough. This guy's making the service in from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, where they played Iowa Hawkeyes in college football and lost 27-0 in a rain delay game. It's what it looked like online. So, but still cool to get to see that charter flight. I know that was like a month ago at this point. I had to pre-record this in advance. I want to get some sort of football charter in here that was applicable. This was. I don't know where they parked these on the airport. Probably. They might park them on the east side of the field. I really don't know where these charter flights would park, but nevertheless, glad to have it in here. Again, nonstop service today in from Cedar Rapids, and he'll continue out to the applicable destination for him next. Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-800 is currently taxiing in. This guy has a nonstop service today in from Las Vegas Harry Reid International Airport. This guy's going to have the continuing service today. Let's see, did I miss any on the lineup? Burbank, I think I missed Burbank. That's probably more of a 700 route, but hey, Burbank's still a really cool route for Southwest, and you definitely got to rep it. So this guy's coming in from Burbank, of course. Frontier's also taxiing out with service out to Harry Reid, the 320neo. I don't know what is going on with Denver, unless if I got this airport confused with Orange County again, but I'm pretty sure Reno is the airport that's having Frontier troubles, and I think Albuquerque might as well, which is very unfortunate. So if they do have Denver, he's heading out to Denver, but I don't think they do. I'm pretty sure as of right now, so this guy's making the service only to Las Vegas. I hope Denver returns soon, but what can I say? It's kind of what we have right now, and yeah. By far the saddest part of the update, and I'm really sad that I have to do this, but unfortunately, AHA Airlines completely ceased operations out of nowhere about a month ago or 2 months ago or so. The reason that I am putting this in here one final time is because the September update was pre-recorded when I would have been able to get it in here, and it was really sad to unfortunately see AHA cease operations. It's very sad because I was really high on AHA with what they were doing with ExpressJet. I thought they did a fantastic job, and unfortunately, I don't know if it was financially, budgeting, what the unfortunate issues were, but it was kind of an interesting move to start with Embraer 145s out of an airport like Reno. While a very unique idea and long-term, maybe not the worst idea in the world, unfortunately, I just don't think it was quite the right economic situation for them, and especially with ExpressJet's previous ventures It unfortunately probably just wasn't enough to get them past this time. So really sad. I hope to see ExpressJet back in the future, but we really appreciate what they did for the Reno community. They had a really solid presence, and I was very pleased to see how much they did for Reno. I think they made it about a full year, which is pretty impressive, but definitely unfortunate to say the least. They had about a dozen routes, and it was really cool to get to see them here. I thought they did a very good job, and I'm definitely going to miss them because I thought AHA was a great airline. I wish I would have got the chance to try them. Definitely going to be watching some trip reports to kind of reference on this amazing airline, but it's most certainly very sad, and I hope that maybe one day we'll be seeing ExpressJet try again in the future, but unfortunately it was not able to work this time around, and I'm hopeful that maybe in the future they can try again. With this, the AHA Airlines Embraer EarData 145 making it out for one final time, and I thought it was only applicable to at least do this one final time in a proper connotation. We're going to say that this guy's currently making the nonstop service today in from Medford, Oregon, and then I don't know what the coolest route to pick was because they started with multiple routes. But I'm feeling, the Los Angeles route probably did pretty well. I'd be surprised if it didn't. So let's say this guy's making the nonstop service today out to Ontario and California. It's going to be very sad to see AHA go. I just thought that it would be proper to at least get him in here one final time. A very good airline at that, and was very pleased with everything they did for the community, like I was saying, and just awesome airline in general. So great job by AHA. They did excellent, but it's going to be really sad to see him not be able to return in the future for future updates. But I very much appreciate when I was able to feature them just like that. And with all that being said, that will do it for today's Reno update. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Not too much news besides AHA, which is really sad. It's hard to talk about because I really enjoyed AHA and they were great at Reno. So that does dunk us down one airline after gaining two in the last couple of months, which is very sad. But I'm hopeful that we'll be seeing more airlines to come. The expansion's been looking good, so hopefully we'll get somebody like a Velo or possibly even Breeze, but it'll be interesting to see what happens. But again, AHA was a fantastic airline, really appreciated their efforts, and it's sad to see them go because I thought they were a really cool airlines. So very sad at that, but what can you do? I hope to see them back soon, or some sort of ExpressJet airline maybe, because they have tried so many airlines. So would not surprise me if they try again here in a couple of years, but we'll just have to see what happens. I'm hopeful for it. I'm sure it'll be better in the years to come. So into the future we go. Yeah, again, Reno, not too much going on here, but I've been pleased to see what has been going on. Again, we have the 2 new airlines still, which is pretty awesome, and some charter flights and some different operations. No new routes at this time unless some got announced, and I'll be more than happy to put on the screen, but wouldn't be surprised if Spirit or somebody takes a stab at something, or Southwest with another new route. Been pleased to see what they've been doing out here at Reno-Tahoe, and I'm really excited to see what's coming. I hope you guys are too. They've done a very good job, and I'm really excited, and I hope you guys are as well. So with all that being said, that'll do it for today's Reno-Tahoe International Airport update. I was just thinking if there was any other news, but it's been pretty quiet online since Spirit made their debut. They didn't even do anything for the Sun Country inaugural, which was quite sad. I thought that was more than deserving of a announcement or Instagram post or something. They may have did a news press on the website. I hope they at least did that, but yeah, they definitely should have did a better job promoting it, even though it's once weekly. And then Delta's is once weekly as well in 319. That'll be in the next update. But as far as I'm aware, that's going to be here until Sun Country's here, it's looking like. So glad to see that motivating Delta up a little bit. But we'll have to see what's to come for here. I'll be sure to keep you guys informed. But with all that being said, that will do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust the process. Do what you love and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.